This old bag right here brings back memories. Because this is the bag that the cat took a shizzle in when I was about to go to the gym. It's the J, the E, the R, R-O-L-D-B. I'm about to go back to the gym for the first time in about 2 years solidly. Like, I've been like once or twice within the last 2 years, but I'm about to go back. I almost feel like I got a man titty coming in, so I got to get rid of that immediately. So I decided I need to start.
For real, we still gonna keep talking about this. Can we just wrap it up and move on, please?
Back to the gym. The cats love to play in my bags. This is just what they do. They love to if you leave a bag open, anybody knows this as a pet owner, if you have cats, if you leave any type of container or box or anything open that they can fit into, they usually try to fit themselves into. It's just what they do. So, of course, I got my gym bag on the floor. I got my sweatpants in it. I got my little muscle t-shirt. And I'm ready. I got my gloves and everything. Sitting there, ready. And I always left it on the floor close to the door, so I'm ready. When I'm ready to walk out the door, it's right there. The cats consistently would get in the bag. All the time. Just get in the bag and sit there. Little heads would pop out. Oh, so cute. Look at his little bull shizzle. The wife had warned me multiple times, zip up your bag, move your bag, get it away from the cats. Because I constantly yelled at them, get out of my bag! Get away from my bag! Now I get to the gym's only right around the corner, so I get to the gym in record time. I go in, and I go straight into the dressing rooms. I go in the dressing room, I go over to the corner. There's an old man that just happens to come out. As soon as I go there and open the locker and start doing my process, he comes over, he's 80 years old, he's in a towel, he's got the biggest man titties you ever want to see, liver spots galore, no ass. You know, when we get old, we get pancake ass. He had mega pancake IHOP ass. And he's sitting there, and he takes his towel off, and we're exchanging light pleasantries. Him and all his nakedness, 2 man titties and 3 testicles, all staring at me. So as I unzip my bag to start my process of changing, the smell of dookie just invades my, wham, straight up the nostrils. Immediately, I look at the old man and think, man, I think that fart had a little something extra on it. What am I supposed to do? I gotta eat this. Literally, I gotta eat it. It's just gang, 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 and just keep going. Basically, I'm getting a hot lunch while I'm getting dressed. I know, it sounds nasty. Anywho, I look over at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me like I did it. That was you. That was all your nastiness. So now it's awkward. He's got this face on, and I got this face on, and we're looking at each other like, yo. He gets dressed immediately, doesn't even finish getting dressed, doesn't button his shirt up, anything, just grabs his stuff, and he immediately goes out the door, and I go, thank God, now it can get fresh in here again. Only problem is it didn't get fresh again. It was still foul. And I sat there, I took my pants off, and I'm about to reach in for my sweatpants, and I touched the warmest, gooeyest, nastiest, whatever I've ever felt. The smell from stirring up the actual physical stuff emanated even more. Came up through like Hall's mentholyptus, all up in my sinus and everything. Foul! The foulest smell you will ever smell in your life. And I'm sitting there with a handful of it. At that moment, I knew that the cat took a dump in my bag. I immediately went over, I ran, I did my little cursing thing. Mother, son of a, father, son of a, father, son of a. Then I ran into the bathroom and washed my hands, zipped up the bag, and headed to the door. Now, the worst part about it is I get to the door. The old dude is standing at the front desk talking to the 2 ladies that are working there. One is completely disgusted. The other is laughing her behind off. Because the girl that was sitting at the register was just like, oh. And the other girl was laughing at me like, like I felt like Eddie in Boomerang. Like, if you've never seen Boomerang, that scene in Boomerang, the worst experience I had. You know why? Because I know both of those girls there. I see them there all the time. I see them there on Pizza Tuesday, Bagel Wednesday. Every time I grab a Tootsie Roll off the front desk, they're always there. So I will see these ladies again. Thank you, you raggedy kitty pussies. So I get home, I drop my bag, I'm on the hunt for this damn cat. And of course, the cat's walking around like he doesn't care. He just looks at me.
Like, what? Huh?
And my wife, of course, is like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, your cat took a dump in my bag. To which she replied. And then my son followed up with a. I find the cat and I start yelling at the cat. This is how mad I was, because I'm not gonna grab the cat and try to yank him. But I'm yelling at the cat like it's a human, like it's a tiny little person. Don't you ever take a dump in my bag again! And the cat's looking at me like. I realized after arguing with a cat for 11.2 minutes that they got the brains of a bag of confetti. Cat had no clue. You know how he responded to all that yelling I did? Yeah, exactly. I don't even think I went to the gym again after that. That might have been the reason I stopped the gym. The damn cats. Amazing. 2 years and $258 later, I'm looking at this puppy again. And this time, I'm gonna zip the bag up. And the moral of the story is that when you go in the gym and you have a bag that you don't like to zip up a lot, don't have pets!